Growth naturally shifts the dynamics of our relationships. Some friends cheer you on, right? Others just drift away. It doesn't always mean they are bad people, okay? Sometimes they just can no longer relate to where you are anymore. Welcome back to Thrive with Jane. Basically, everything about growth and productivity is what we talk about here. So, in today's topic, I am going to share something that is close to my heart and probably yours too. Okay, let's talk about something we don't often prepare for, and that is losing friends as we grow and succeed. Well, it's tough. It's emotional, but it's all part of life. All right, let's unpack it together. Okay, first things first. Why growth often means losing friends? Candidly, why? Well, I think success changes things, right? Whether it's moving to a new country, or starting a family, or getting that dream job, or just evolving as a person. Growth naturally shifts the dynamics of our relationships. Some friends cheer you on, right? Others just drift away. It doesn't always mean they are bad people, okay? Sometimes they just can no longer relate to where you are anymore. And that's okay. That's okay, really. Even Jesus experienced this. I mean, when he began his ministry, right, and his purpose became clearer, not everyone stuck around, remember, but he did not let that stop him. He had his purpose, he had his focus. So sometimes the path that God calls you to is a lonely one, but it is worth it. So you should focus on that and do not let such losses pull you down. It's all part of life. Then secondly is recognizing when a friendship has run its course. Okay, here are some signs I will give you. First, conversations will begin to feel forced or negative. Some literally end in financial billing. I mean, if you're from Africa or Nigeria, you would catch that part. And secondly, they belittle your wins or seem uninterested or even start to do unhealthy comparisons. They really feel emotionally drained after spending time together, wondering if you said something you shouldn't have said. Then secondly is that your values and priorities no longer align, obviously. So it is important to differentiate between a tough season and a toxic relationship. Real friends might, drift away for a while, but they'll still support you from afar, right? Toxic ones, they make you feel guilty for growing, and that is a no-no, should be a no-no. And you don't need to stay in such friendship just because you're afraid of being alone. Fear is never good enough reason to hold on to any relationship that's no longer serving you. Okay, if it feels toxic or forced, it's okay to let go. You, my friend, deserve friendship or friendships that uplift and inspire you, not the one that holds you back. As simple as that. Iron should sharpen iron, and when such synergy isn't there anymore, you should just let it go, right? Number 3 is coping with emotional pain during losing friends. It hurts, even when it is necessary. It still hurts. Now, this is how I have learned to cope, right? Number 1 is acknowledging the pain. Now, it's okay to grieve the friendship. Pretending that you're fine doesn't speed up healing. Well, time does heal everyone. And secondly, you should pray for peace and for them. Holding on to bitterness only weighs you down. The book of Luke 6:28 reminds us to bless those who curse us, pray for those who mistreat us, whether they are jealous of you or whatever, just decided to leave, that's okay. 4, focus on friends who have remained. Sometimes we are so fixated on those who left that we miss the beautiful friendships still around us. TD Jakes would say, never force anyone to stay. Let them go if they choose to. Number 4, remember, growth is a lonely path, but you are never truly alone. God is with you in every step of the way, and that should matter at all times. It should. Okay, the next on that part would be embracing new connections. One thing I have learned, right, is growth doesn't just end friendships. It makes room for better, more aligned ones. I mean, nature doesn't allow vacuum, right? The right people will find you at the right stage of your journey. Now, be open to new connections. Okay, that's the point. Whether it's fellow moms, colleagues, or even online communities, you are never too old to make new friends, to see new people. Sometimes I think that God removes certain people not to punish you, but to protect you or to make space for those who truly belong in the next chapter. Yeah, Proverbs 18 verse 24 says, a man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Now, cherish those friends. Cherish them. Okay? Yeah, I think that's a great perspective to look at things from. Now, final thoughts. I'd like to say that losing friends as you grow and succeed is hard, okay? But it doesn't mean you are doing something wrong. It doesn't mean you're out of track, right? It means you are evolving. Let go with love. Trust God's plans and keep your heart open for the right people to find their way to you, okay? Yeah. Now, have you ever experienced this? How did you handle it? Let's share and encourage each other in the comments. And yeah, please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. I've got more faith, motherhood, and expat life content coming your way. Whatever you want to see on my channel, I will be happy to bring them to you in a much more interesting, honest, and practical ways. May God bless you all as you continue to be a part of my journey here on the YouTube streets. Thank you so much.